Good day my dear learners. Okay, so welcome na naman sa isang edisyon ng ating talakayan. So ang ating tatalakayin ngayon ay kung paano mag-multiply at mag-divide ng integers o yung tinatawag na multiplication and division of integers. Okay. So after going through this module, so you are expected to find the product of integers and find the quotient of two integers. So unahin natin yung kung paano mag-multiply ng integers. So the number to be multiplied is called the multiplicand. And the number with which we multiply is called the multiplier. So the numbers to be multiplied are the factors. Okay. So example, meron tayo ditong example. So multiply 20 by 2. So itong 20 dito ay tinatawag na multiplicand. And then itong 2 sa baba ay tinatawag na multiplier. And then the result, kapag pinag-multiply natin yung 20 by 2, the answer is 20. At ang tawag dito sa 40 na ito ay tinatawag na product. So the result obtained is called the product. Okay. So yan. So multiplication of integers is similar to multiplication of whole numbers. Both positive yon. So kapag tayo ay nagmo-multiply ng mga basic nung elementary kayo, like for example, 2 times 2 equals 4. So mas madali na lang. So both positive, yan na yon, nagsimula na kayo kung paano mag-multiply ng integer. Except the sign of the product needs to be determined. So nagkakaiba lang kung meron ng sign. Doon lang tayo nagkakaiba. So mamaya tuturo ko kung paano mag-multiply kung meron siyang mga sign. Like for example, mga negative. Okay. So we have here case 1. So ang multiplication kasi or multiplication is repeated addition. So kung mapapansin niyo dito, meron tayong 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Or in short, pwede naman natin gawin na 2 times 4, di ba? So you can think of this as 4 groups of 2. So this situation is shown in the number line below. Okay, so tignan natin dito sa number line. So dito kasi ito ay tigda dalawa. Okay. So 2 units every number. So ito na, every count. So 1, 2. So that is the first count. 1, 2, second, 1, 2, third, and 1, 2. Okay. So saan tayo nag-last? Dito sa positive 8. Okay. You end up at 8. And 8 is a positive. So notice that 2 and 4 are positive. In general, when multiplying integers, two positive integers, remember the following. So kapag tayo ay nagmumultiply ng dalawang positive, so positive times positive equals positive. So parehas na positive ang makukuha natin. Okay, for an example, yan. Meron tayo ditong positive 7 multiplied by positive 6. So kapag pinag-multiply natin yung positive and positive, the outcome is syempre positive. So after that, multiply natin yung dalawang digit. Okay, so 7 times 6 we have 42. So therefore 7 times 6 equals positive 42. Yan. So another example, we have here positive 3 multiplied by positive 10. So, dalawang positive, the outcome is positive. So, therefore, 3 times 10 or positive 3 times positive 10 is positive 30. And then, the last example, we have positive 2 times positive 7. The outcome is, syempre, positive. So, 2 times 7 is 14. So, positive 2 times positive 7 equals 14. Ayan. Yan kung paano mag-multiply o yung unang rule na positive times positive equals positive. Okay. Next case. So, meron tayong case 2 dito. Negative 3 plus negative 3 is also equivalent to negative 3 multiplied by 2 or negative 3 na dalawang beses. Okay. So, instead of adding negative 3 to 2 times, you can just simply multiply negative 3 by 2. So, in a number line, so ito yon. So, count tayo. Since negative 3 siya, negative 3, dalawang negative 3, so we will move to the left kasi negatives. So, 3 units. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, nag-end tayo sa negative 6. Okay. So, you end up at negative 6. And 6 is a negative. Okay, di ba? Negative 6. And negative 6 is negative. Okay, obvious na negative. Notice that 3 is negative. Yung kanina, yung 3. And 2 is positive. In general, when multiplying positive and negative integers, remember this one. So, remember the following. Negative times positive is negative. Or pwede nating baliktadin itong negative and positive. Let's say, positive times negative is equivalent to negative. Okay, so, example. Yan, example. Okay, so we have positive 3 multiplied by negative 6. Okay, kung kanina, kapag pinag-multiply natin yung positive and negative, the outcome is negative. So, 3 times 6, we have 18. So, yung rule natin na negative. Okay, so therefore, 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. Okay. Next, we have here positive 8 multiplied by negative 5. Okay, negative. So, the outcome is negative. So, therefore, 8 times negative 5 is negative 40. 8 times 5 is 40. Then, yung rule natin na negative. Ayan. So, negative 40. And, the last example, we have positive 2. Ayan. Multiplied by negative 10. So, negative. So, positive times negative is a negative. Then, i-multiply natin. 2 times 10, we have 20. So, since negative yung isa, so we have negative 20. Okay. So, we have case 3. Okay, yung the last case we need to cover is negative times negative. Okay, so, ano kayang sagot? So, this case cannot be shown on a number line. So, hindi na natin may papakita sa number line. Okay, pero, in general, when multiplying two negative integers, remember the following. So, when we multiply negative times negative, the outcome is positive siya. So, positive yon. Okay. So, let us have an example. Okay, example. We have here negative 9 multiplied by negative 5. So, the answer is positive. So, magkakaroon tayo ng positive. Okay. So, i-multiply natin, 9 times 5 equals 45. So, negative times negative is positive. So, positive 45 siya. Okay. So, another one. So, we have negative 4 times negative 2. So, negative 4 times negative 2. So, negative times negative is positive. O, yan, positive. So, kung positive siya, i-multiply na natin yung dalawang number. So, 4 times 2, we have 8. Ayan. So, positive 8. Okay. And, we have here, negative 2 times negative 6. So, negative times negative, the answer is positive. Ayan. So, kung positive, syempre, multiply lang natin yung dalawang number. 2 times 6, we got 12. So, negative 2 times negative 6 is equivalent to positive 12. Ayan. Okay. So, naunawaan natin yung tatlong rules or tatlong case. Ngayon, isi-simplify natin yung tatlong case na yon. So, rule number 1. The product of a positive integer and a negative integer is a negative integer. So, kung tayo ay magmumultiply ng negative and positive, the answer is negative. Or, kahit baliktarin natin yon, negative pa rin. Or, kapag nag-multiply tayo ng mga integer na magkaiba ang sign, ang palaging sagot ay negative. Negative lahat. Okay, that's rule number 1. So, rule number 2, the product of two negative integers or two positive integers is a positive integer. Okay, ang ibig sabihin, kapag nag-multiply tayo ng dalawang negative, the answer is positive. Kapag nag-multiply tayo ng dalawang positive, the answer is positive pa rin. Or, in short, when we multiply same sign, the answer is positive. Okay, so naintindihan? So, naintindihan kung paano mag-multiply? Kung naintindihan kung paano mag-multiply, so I hope you learn the rules in multiplying integers. Kasi nga kapag nalaman mo ang rules kung paano mag-multiply, mas madali na kung paano mag-divide. So, bakit? So, yan. So, let us move to division of integers. Ngayon, kung bakit ko nasabi na dapat kabisaduhin ang rules for multiplication is kasi nga parehas sa division yung rules. Tingnan natin. Okay, so bago yun, there are terms that are special to division that we should be familiar with. Okay, una, yung quotient. The answer when we divide. So kung kanina, yung result ng multiplication is product, dito naman, ang result ng division is quotient. Now, dividend, the number being divided. Now, sa divisor naman, the number being divided into something. Okay, so ito yung mga halimbawa ng yung different forms of division. Ayan, yung kagaya ng elementary kayo. Ayan, tayo pala. Ito yung ginagamit natin. Okay. The sign rules for division of integers are the same as with the multiplication of integers. Division is to be understood as the reverse operation of multiplication. So yun ngang addition of integers, ang kabaliktaran niya is yung division. Ngayon, mali. Yung kabaliktaran ng addition is yung subtraction. Ito namang multiplication, ang kabaliktaran niya is division. Okay. So, the reverse operation of multiplication. Hence, making the rules the same with respect to sign of the quotient. So, di ba, sinabi ko kanina, kung alam nyo yung rules for multiplication, ganon na ganon ang rules for division. Parehas sila in terms of sign. Okay. Rules in dividing integers. When two numbers with the same sign are divided, the quotient is always positive. Kagaya nga nito, positive divided by positive is positive. Negative divided by negative is positive. Okay. Kung parehas ang sign, positive ang quotient. Next, rule number 2. When two numbers with different signs are divided, the quotient is always negative. Yun. Kapag nag-divide tayo ng positive at negative, the quotient is negative. At kapag nag-divide tayo ng negative at positive, the quotient is negative. O, yan. So, next, the rules for dividing 0 by a non-zero number and for division by 0 still hold. So, when the dividend is 0, and the divisor is non-zero, the answer is, or the quotient is 0. Now, when the dividend is any number and the divisor is 0, the answer is undefined. Okay, so let us have an example. Okay, example. What is negative 18 divided by 2? So, kung mapapansin natin, negative yung ating unang integer, at positive naman yung pangalawang integer natin. So, if we have negative divided by positive, syempre, the outcome is negative. Yan. Then, kapag nakuha na natin yung sign, i-divide naman natin yung numbers. So, 18 divided by 2 is 9. So, therefore, the outcome is negative 18 divided by positive 2 is negative 9. Okay. So, naintindihan ba? Okay, another example. So, we have here positive 27 divided by negative 9. So, automatic, positive, and negative. So, the outcome is negative. Then, kapag nakuha na natin na negative, i-divide naman natin yung number. So, 27 divided by 9 is equivalent to 3. So, therefore, 27 divided by negative 9 is negative 3. Okay. So, another example. Dito naman, parehas na negative. At kung parehas na negative yung i-divide natin, the outcome is positive siya. So, kasi nga, magkaparehas ang sign, positive. Kagaya ng multiplication. So, 8 divided by 2 is equivalent to 4. Or, negative 8 divided by negative 2, the outcome or the quotient is positive 4. Okay. And, the last example, so let us identify the quotient of 22 divided by 2. So, since parehas silang positive, so malamang positive din ang outcome. So, 22 divided by 22 or 22 divided by 2 is equivalent to 11. O, yan. So, naintindihan ba? Okay, so kung naintindihan, okay. Kung hindi naintindihan, mag-comment lang kayo sa baba at gagawa ako ng ibang video. Okay. So, ito nga pala yung mga example ko. Okay. So, meron tayo dito. Kopyahin yung mga problem and then compare your answer later. Kung tama yung computation niya. Okay. So, that's all for this session. So, sana sa susunod na session ay panoorin nyo pa rin para kahit papano ay matuto kayo. Okay, so sana may natutunan kayo kahit na konti lang, pero sana mas marami, ano? Okay, so thank you for watching and yun lang. So please, kung meron kayong natutunan, wag naman po niyong kalimutan na i-click ang subscribe button at i-like na rin ang aking video. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.